Hey folks, welcome to another MasterThatRiff lesson. Today we're going to be looking at playing the intro to Rabbit Soup by Blues Saraceno, which is off his hair pick album. So, I'm a half step down tuned here. So I've got my E to an E flat, A to an A flat, D to a D flat, G to G flat, B to B flat, and then this high E to E flat as well. Now our opening little section sounds like this. Okay, so what Saraceno's doing here is he's playing a little kind of D octave kind of shape here. He leads into it actually with a little kind of sound like that. It's not important for the riff, but if you want to kind of get the feel for it, you can kind of slide into it. So I'm playing 10th fret of the D string here, and I'm also going to be playing 12th fret of the D string there, so I've got a little octave shape. I'm also going to play this with my fingers. Now Saraceno kind of palms his pick and his index finger, and he kind of uses his thumb, middle and ring fingers to kind of pick this. I use my middle finger to palm it, but I'm going to use my thumb, index and middle, whatever kind of feels comfortable for you. It's easier to pluck the kind of strings, plus you want to have this kind of bouncy kind of sound. And what I'm doing with the right hand palm, or the picking hand palm, is I'm going to mute that E string as well when I play this. And what we're going to do, note wise, is I'm going to play that octave, and then I'm going to play the E string pan muted twice, so it's like kind of like a 1 and 2. Then I'm going to take my third finger off and play a bar across the 10th fret here. So I'm barring at the 10 on the E, and I want to catch 10th fret the D string here, and I hit that, and then I play the D string twice. So kind of that's like and 3 and 4. Yeah. And then what I'm going to do is take my third finger and play 12th fret of the G string here. I'm going to pluck the E string and the D string with index finger, and this G string here with the middle finger. Yeah. And all these little chord shapes, you don't have a pan mute on it basically. So you pluck that, and then you do the E string 3 times. So that kind of comes in the end of beat 4, so it's like and 1 and 2. Then what I'm going to do is take my middle finger and play 11th fret of the G string there, and do the same thing when I pluck the E, the D, and the G string. Yeah, and basically you play your E string there 3 times after that. So that's kind of like and 3 and 4. So those kind of little bits are coming in the offbeat. And I've got a little open E string here as I move down and play the same shape basically at the 8th fret. So my first finger is that 8th fret E string, and then my third finger is playing the octave, 10th fret the D string there. And I basically play the same thing. Okay, and then in the last bar, what you're going to do is you're going to play the low E string, and then 9th fret here. So obviously if I've moved down 2 frets, my shape before that was 10th fret the G string. Then I'm going to move to the 9th fret, so I've got the E string, so I'm kind of alternating between the bass string, then the alt E strings, bass string, then I played 12th fret the D string here with the 4th finger, low E string again, and then 10th fret. Okay, so that bar kind of goes, yeah. So the whole opening kind of 4 bars sound like this slowly. And you might want to think of that last bit as playing like the chord, then the E string. Chord, E string, chord, E string, chord, E string. Yeah. Then what we're going to do is we're going to quickly switch up here. So this can be tricky to get from here up to this bit here. What I'm going to do is flick to the bridge pickup, grab my pick as well. So you might want to do the pickup switch and the pick, or do the pick and the pickup switch, whatever is easier for you. And I'm going to play this little kind of bendy melody. So he starts off by doing 18th fret the B string here, and you're going to play the 18th fret, let it ring, then do the bend. So it's almost like you're not bending on the note to begin with. You hear the original pitch, then bend up and down. Then I'm going to play 19th fret of the G string, use my third finger here. Then I'm going to play 17th fret of that G string and do a bend as well. Now I find it easier to pull down here. Obviously when I'm on a B string, if I pull down I'm going to go off the fingerboard, so I kind of bend up in the B string. Then I'm going to use my second finger as I said, and I'll pull down. So you hear the pitch first, then the bend. Then I play 16th fret with the first finger. Then I play 17th fret again with the bend. Then my third finger plays 19th fret, that G string, bend up and down. Then I go to 18th fret, bend, hit the note, bend up and down. Then I'm going to go to the 20th fret here. I've got a big old bend here. It's like a 1.5 step bend. Yeah. So you can hear this note. Yeah, so that's a kind of big bend there. So slowly that kind of sounds like this. Yeah. Then what you do is you play it all again. And he's going to a note down here. I think he's probably going travelling down the fingerboard. So I'm going to play a 10th fret here. And you've got that wide Saraceno vibrato in that note. And your last three notes are 6th fret the B string, and then 5, 4 on that G string. I do the third finger, second, first there. And then give it a good, that bit wide, deep Saraceno vibrato there. Yeah. So that last bit kind of goes. Yeah. And that's it. That's kind of the opening. If you ever see Saraceno kind of playing it live as some of the old footage, I should recommend you go and check it out on YouTube. He doesn't really play the melody up here, plays it down here. You know, so it's that. He's going to play it down there. So obviously in the recording it's up here, but if you want to play it more like Saraceno was doing it live back in the day, you can move it down an octave and play the same sort of thing. Okay, so there you go. That's Rabbit Soup by Blues Saraceno. I want to say a big huge thanks to Joe for recommending and suggesting this riff over at the Patreon group. If that's something you're interested in, please come on over to the Patreon group. You'll get access to loads of things there. We've got exclusive lessons on there. I've also got big plans this year to do some new stuff, so if you want to come over and find out what I'm going to be up to, you can come over to the Patreon group and you can sign up there for as little as £1, which is just slightly over $1 a month. Yeah. If you want access to the Helix patch for this, or I've got the animated sound slice tab for this, that's also available to Patrons. And of course, you've got the free PDF kind of link on there as well when you go over to the Patreon. You can follow me on Facebook and Instagram if you want. And if this is your first time here, if you're not subscribed, you want to see more stuff in the channel, or you want to be kept up to date with any more uploads, please hit that subscribe button and hit the notification bell as well, so you're kept up to date with things. Okay, so thanks for watching, guys. Enjoy that. I'll see you soon.